They spent 2 months living underground in darkness as Russia relentlessly bombed the steel plant where they were hiding in Mariupol. Now, some of those civilians have finally evacuated. But up to 200 innocent people, including mostly children and the elderly, are still trapped inside with Ukrainian soldiers. That's according to a Ukrainian commander inside the plant. New video from today shows this thick black smoke billowing from the steel plant as Russia resumed bombing it. The commander says some civilians are stuck in collapsed bunkers and that they can't get them out.
People are under the rubble. We hear them talking, but we can't lift those slabs. In addition, we were planning to tear up the bunkers, the entrance to which is blocked. But all night into Monday, naval artillery and barrel artillery were firing. Aviation has been working all day today, dropping bombs.
The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says an evacuation operation led by the United Nations has rescued roughly 100 civilians from the plant so far. Meantime, Russia's all-out assault in eastern Ukraine appears to be faltering. Today, a senior Pentagon official said the Russians are making minimal progress at best. The official described the offensive as plodding, very cautious, and very timid. The Pentagon confirms Russia's top general visited the front line in eastern Ukraine, but could not confirm reports that he was wounded. And Ukraine's military claims it destroyed more Russian vessels. See here, the Ukrainians say this is video of drones blowing up 2 Russian patrol boats in the Black Sea. These were Raptor patrol boats. The Russian military typically uses them for reconnaissance and landing operations. NBC's Cal Perry reporting live from Kyiv for us tonight. Cal.
Shep, well, the shelling continues in Mariupol, and that slow, methodical, and bloody campaign continues in the east. New focus now from top U.S. diplomats on the strategy Russia is going to employ in the east. They say they'll be dissolving the local governments there potentially as early as this month and putting their own, basically, puppet governments into play. Take a listen to what Ambassador Carpenter had to say earlier today.
We believe that Russia will try to annex the Donetsk People's Republic and Luhansk People's Republic. The reports state that Russia has plans to engineer referenda on joining Russia sometime in mid-May.
And Shep, reaction today to some comments made by the Russian foreign minister. He said that Hitler had, quote, Jewish roots. That was striking anger from across the world. The Israelis responding on social media, the Israeli prime minister calling it outrageous. And, of course, the Ukrainian president, who is Jewish himself, raising questions tonight on Telegram whether or not the Israelis would recall their ambassador in Moscow. Shep?
Cal, President Zelensky indicating that the EU is close to a deal that would ban Russian oil. What do we know?
Yeah, this could be huge. It would include Germany and Hungary, obviously, as part of that European Union. A ban, a full embargo, we understand, on Russian oil. It would not cover natural gas, but nonetheless, it would cost the Russians billions of dollars. And as we heard from the U.S. Secretary of State and Secretary of Defense last week, one of the goals, not only in this and other sanctions, is to limit Russia's ability to replenish its military supplies. Shep, this would certainly do that.